Good morning, fellow gardeners. Well, the day has come that we must see who has the biggest watermelon. As you know, back in, I think it was in the early part of June or May, we had a meet and greet, and in front of the whole world, Houston challenged me to a watermelon growing contest. He said whoever grew the biggest watermelon between he and I got the other man's watermelon. So I accepted it. Daniel agreed to it, that's what he wanted to let Houston do. So we planted us a patch of watermelons, and Houston planted him a patch of watermelons. And here we are today. We're going to see what size watermelon we have got. As you can see here, here's a pretty nice little watermelon, but I'm scared I won't do it. I'm afraid Houston's going to beat me on this because he's a better watermelon grower than this. This is what most of mine look like. It's something like this, I guess. And I will say these are dry land watermelons. We never even watered them when we planted them. This is a compost patch I've got here where I've been raising this elevation of this low soil here, and I've raised it about 3 feet, so this compost is about 3 feet deep. But anyway, this is our little watermelon patch up here we put up to see what we could do about growing the biggest watermelon with Houston. And we're going to show you some of these watermelons we've got. He had a little bit of help. I don't know whether he called the wolves up or whether they did it on their own or what, and I suspect they did it by themselves. But I had some big watermelons, but I'll show you what happened to me. Well, this is what I think maybe is the ordinary watermelon out here, but let me show you these others I had. Looky here, what a watermelon right here under this here weed right here. I was so proud of this big watermelon. Look how big it is. Huge watermelon. And I'm going to pull this one, and looky here what happened to it. The wolves eat it up on me. So now I can't use the big one. That was a huge one right there. That would have probably weighed 25, 26 pounds. But the wolves got in there and eat it up when it got ripe. We should have done this probably 2 weeks ago, but we were kind of waiting on some of Houston's to get ready. He had a little late patch there. I think he planted the early patch, and then he got interested in the creek and kind of let them go by the side, and so he had a late patch coming on. So I think his is ready now. I know they are. Daniel told me day before yesterday they were ready. So anyway, I've got another or two here we're going to look at and take in and weigh. So I'm going to walk right over here, and I think this is the biggest watermelon I've got out here right now. As you can see, it's still on the vine and everything, so I'm going to cut a piece of this vine with it, and we're going to take it to the garden center, and we're going to weigh it and see how much it weighs, because I think this is the biggest one we got out here. We're going to use this one here against Houston anyway, and I hope mine is bigger than Houston's. I'm going to put a little X on it, you see right here, so you'll know. And we can see that X or not, but I'm going to put a little X right there, up here right above the stem, to show you that's the one I pulled out here in my patch, so that I don't have any watermelons to swap with him anyway right now. But anyway, this is a pretty good sized watermelon. I'll walk up towards you. I believe this one will weigh 24, 25 pounds maybe itself. It's still pretty heavy. And we'll take it in and weigh it. I'm going to lay this on the golf cart while Jackie shows you some of the patch out here behind me, and I'll be right back with you to talk to you. That's a yellow meat, Jackie. That's a yellow meat. There is here's a red meat over here. These are black diamonds. They didn't get as big, but as you can see, there's some little melons over here that's red meated right here. We'll take one of these in and cut it just for the fun of it and see what it's like. And let's see, I might see, there might be one more. Can you zoom in on me over here, Jackie, and let's see what we can do over here. The wolves have been helping me pretty good over here. Oh, looky here what I found. I'm going to leave them in there. They're not quite ready. Let's see if this one is. This one might be ready. Yeah, we're going to take this one in. See what it's like. All right. Here we go. Well, anyway, we're taking these videos, and then we'll put them on the YouTube channel, and we'll compare ours with Houston and see who's the winner. He's probably going to be the winner, but we'll see. We're just doing it. We have no idea what size his is, and he has no idea what size my watermelon is. But anyway, we're just doing this for fun, and trying to teach the young man to grow watermelons. Not teach him because he already knows how. But we're trying to encourage some other young folks around the country to get them a watermelon patch started and grow them some little watermelons, or tomatoes, or carrots, or strawberries, just anything to grow food. That's what we're trying to encourage kids to do. Get interested in growing food, because we're going to be out of food one of these days, and it'd be nice to have those kids knowing how to grow food so they can feed us folks when we get old. We thank you for your time. We're going to go in and weigh this. We'll add into this here in a little bit, so bear with us. Okay, now we're back down here to the garden center. We brought this watermelon down here and put it on the scales, and we're going to officially weigh this thing and see what it weighs. And as you can see, I've got a number right here, and it says 73.53. I guess that's 73 pounds, 73 and a half, a little over 73 and a half pounds. Oh no, that says total price. I'm in the wrong one. Excuse me. Oh, over here's the weight on this side. It says.
What did you say about honesty?
Yeah, I'm honest. I had to read. I just had my finger pointing the wrong place. But you notice here it says on the weight, it weighs 24.51 pounds. So my watermelon weighs 24 and a half pounds. 51 is just 1/100th over a half a pound. So anyway, we call ours 24 and a half pounds. So we're putting this challenging out to Houston now, and Daniel's going to help him pull his after school and weigh it, and we're going to see who is the watermelon grower for this year. And I know I'd have been if the coyotes hadn't got my big one, but you know, a fisherman goes fishing, he always comes home, and the big one always gets away. So that's what's happened to me. The wolves eat my big one, but I've still got one here I'm still pretty proud of, 24 and a half pounds. I'm sure Houston has this beat by a long shot. But anyway, we'll wait for the video and see who wins. Thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, punch the button, subscribe, and ring that bell, and we're going to make you another video.